Hi everyone, this is Mike Riley, the founder and editor of journalisttoolbox.org. We're here with another Journalist Toolbox training on our YouTube channel. Today we're going to explore one of my favorite video editing apps on my phone. It's called VN Video Editor, VN right here. But before we get started with that, I always want to send you guys a little reminder. Before you ever record a screencast, before you ever go out in the field and record video, always make sure you set your phone to airplane mode. Airplane mode will cut off any updates or texts, or God forbid mom calls you in the middle of your recording your video and ruin your audio, ruin your shot. So same way with screen recording. I've got this hardwired into my QuickTime player, and I just open it up and project my screen right on my MacBook Pro here. So this is the VN Video Editor in the upper right here. I've got some other video editors in here. InShot's a very good one, Video Shop. I love Adobe Premiere for the desktop. Their app is very good too. Magisto is another really good one. They all have their benefits and features. VN I've been using for a couple of months now, and this is late in 2020, so it's been around for a little while. I like it because of its ease of use. You can layer in text, audio, add cross dissolves or transitions to your video. They're quite nice. And it's very, very clean and easy to use. You can add multiple clips. You can add photos now to it, all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to show you an existing project that I've built, and then we'll show you how to launch a new one. I live a couple blocks north of Wrigley Field in Chicago, and just a few months ago, they started a construction project tearing down these old buildings behind my building. And there's a little rich history here. This little area here is the back of Lakeview Ace Hardware. And before it was a hardware store, they ran bootleg out of this place back in the Prohibition era. And Al Capone ran bootleg down this alley and right out through the back here. But the owners of Lakeview Ace Hardware, which own this building, have torn it down, and they're building a 7-story, high-end apartment and retail, loft type apartments, rooftop party deck, and all that kind of stuff. They've had some, challenges, a little oil tank removal here. You notice, I can layer the text right on top of the screen. And if you look at the timeline here, it actually has music playing in the background, even though you can't hear it on this. You just tap here to add the text. Each one of these little green strips is another layer of text over the top of the video. And you just tap there and choose what type of text format you want to add. It can be a title, it can be a subtitle like this, lots of cranes to build the foundation, and so on and so on. You can scrub ahead in it, and I'll show you some other types of transitions and stuff. There's another tagline. They're digging the sewer pipe this day. I've been shooting these off my back deck and roof. You can add location in here. I actually selected this because I had my Wi-Fi on. I geolocated the area. So that's a CTA Sheridan red line stop, and that's where the train's going right there. The stop is just off the upper left corner of the screen. At the end of the video, you'll see down in the scrubber I added the date there, October 30th. When I get to the end of the scrubber down here, and I just drag my finger across it to get there, you can see the different layers. There's the audio, and I can record audio into this too, which I'll show you in a little bit. There's my lower thirds and my text. Stickers, you can add funny little stickers to them. For news, you wouldn't want to be doing that. This is where I import my video down here. To add another video, I just hit the plus sign, go and select from my panel what I want to import. And now it's added the new video. This is where they have the foundation. They're slowly playing through it. If I want to add text to it, very easy. I just center it on there, tap the text line, and I'll choose the date one. Here's what's really interesting. It chooses the right date. I shot this on October 30th, actually on my birthday, and it just drops it in the lower left corner there. I can tap on it and move it around if I wanted to move it over here to the right, just to give it a little more space. It's not quite as busy. You can move it around on the screen as long as it's not interfering with the main part of it. Hit the little check mark in the lower right-hand corner. I also can apply the lower third to all the frames if I wanted to. If I just wanted to have that date just kind of sitting there in the corner. But I don't. I want to have it just on this one little clip. So this is where you just keep going in and adding clips. You can just keep adding video after video after video. And there you go. That's how you piece it together. As you click on these, you can add cross dissolves, all kinds of things. You can do trims. You can split the frame. You can also adjust the speed to have it play faster if you want to, which is really, really nice if you want to do like a little time-lapse type thing, which I might do with this project. When I have it all done, I save these videos to our neighborhood's Facebook page or stuff like that. People are really interested in what's going on with it. With the high fences, you can't really see what's going on, but we have a really keen angle on how it works. Save button is right up here in the upper left. You just tap that with your finger to save. It does a very good job of auto saving. I rarely have to touch this. You also can export by hitting export here. It'll save it as a QuickTime movie. It does ask you to log in through your Gmail. You have to set up a little account when you first set up the project, or the app, and do that when you first get the app, set it up, because that's the best thing to have. So it auto saves. So I've got that. Down here's where you launch a new project. So I can hit plus sign there. It gives me an option to do a longer story type format. It works from templates too. The templates are okay. They're a little graphic-y for me. I just like my raw video. And then also it is just added a new photo slideshow tool too, which is really cool. I haven't explored that one yet, but that's coming up. And hit new project. You'll be able to go in and name it and give it like a working title. And it pops up. It automatically grabs videos that you've shot. And some of these, I've shot over the period of a few weeks, so you can kind of see the progression. So I'll start with this 12-second clip. Then I'll go to this one, and then this one. So as you can see now, it's added a bunch of clips to my timeline. 4 seconds, 13 seconds, and so on. If I wanted to add music, I could just add layering music. You can listen to these. The music won't play on here because we're actually hardwiring this through our QuickTime player. But I can add this music if I want to. Hit use button, gives you the length. It's all rights free. So now I've got an audio track on here. And if I wanted to add, text to this, I just tap on the little subtitle. It'll drop it in wherever I left my scrubber on the video. I can add my text. Do a little sewer dig. I can tap on it and then start to move it around on the screen. I can center it down there where it's a little bit out of the way. Move it over to the corner if you want to. You can move it anywhere you want on the screen. I always kind of go with lower thirds just because of and you can adjust the length of the lower third too. If I don't want it to play the whole clip, you just have it on for a few seconds. I'll just drag it back a little bit. Just have to tap on it and pull it in. Pretty easy to use. You can also duplicate them and move them to other parts of the video if you wanted to. You can add transitions. So I hit the plus sign in between the two videos. I can add a cross dissolve. That's a really smooth little transition. If I wanted to tighten my clip, I just tap on it and then pinch. Pull it in a little bit, shorten them up. You can delete them out there too as well. Another cross dissolve. Again, you don't want to get too crazy with your transitions, so they're not, fades and all the kind of crazy stuff. Just keep them real simple. There's all kinds of different effects. Cross dissolve is just real clean. And again, when you're done, you can hit save or export up here, and I'll kind of walk you through export here. I'll tap on it. It does give you 1080p 30 frames per second is their default. I can go to manual and adjust that. I can adjust the resolution, the frames per second. But I kind of like that default. It's a pretty good quality video. hit that export button. It warns you here, but also just as a general reminder, don't quit out of the apps when you're exporting stuff. Just kind of sit there and let it run. Don't try to go read your email. It's the same way when you're exporting video on your desktop. Don't start exporting the video and then start opening Photoshop and your email and all that kind of stuff. It's a little too crazy then. And just kind of let this percolate here. You can save it directly to YouTube. If you have a YouTube account, you can log directly into it and link it to this account. So you can run it right up to YouTube. I do encourage you to give it a description, but you can tap in here, and give it a little short paragraph description. This would be kind of a shortened version of that other one. It's just kind of the part where they're digging sewer pipe and laying the foundation, that type of thing. You can also go in and change the title, and name it Wrigleyville Lofts. Tags, very important. You want to have 4 or 5 key tags. And then the publish to if you select this version, would go straight into your YouTube. If I hit save and publish here, it'll ask me to log into my Google account. And again, I've got that turned off because of my connectivity with airplane mode. But anyway, that is how you export a video. It'll save right to your camera roll or save it straight to YouTube. You've got your video all set up. So that is VN. This is a free app and very, very good one. So I would strongly encourage you explore it. That's all we had for now. Do follow us at journalisttoolbox.org, at Journ Toolbox on Twitter. We have a great mobile journalism page that's up that you can see all kinds of different mobile tools there, apps, app building tools, mobile research, and so on. So again, journalisttoolbox.org. Subscribe to our YouTube channel here and follow our e-newsletter, which is available in the upper right-hand corner of the website.